Now, today we're going to chop up some very good game on today's show. I'm going to take a couple of calls. We're going to talk about rejection, how men and women deal with rejection. That's today's topic. But before we get into that, I got to remind people, a lot of people have been asking me to come down to Atlanta, so it looks like it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming back to Atlanta. We're getting all the paperwork and stuff together, but it looks like I will be back in Atlanta to do a lecture May 18th. That's in a month and a half from now. May 18th at the Seven Stages Theater. That's a Saturday. And the theme of the lecture is The Game for Women. That's the name of the lecture. It's called The Game for Women. I'm going to really break down a lot of game for the ladies. Now, the game is going to be for the fellas, too. Don't get it twisted. Fellas, you definitely need to be in the house, because the game is going to be heavy for the fellas, but the theme is going to be the game for women. So it's a lot of game for everybody. So it's going to be real fly. Tickets will go on sale next week at TariqLive.com, and I will keep you guys posted on that. I'll give you more information on that on this Sunday's Ustream show, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put on some Mack music so I can really do what I do up in this piece, ladies and gentlemen. And my Chicago lecture, that's going to be available on Amazon in about a week or so. That's called Relationships, Riches, and Race. That's going to be available pretty soon, and there's some real good game in that. You guys can check out a clip. There is a clip right now on YouTube I put up. I put up a clip on YouTube. Type in Tariq Nasheed, why is there so much violence in Chicago, or something like that. I think that's the name of the video, but I talk about in the clip all the violence that's going down in Chicago. So it's a lot of good game in that clip, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to check that out on YouTube. And again, the Chicago lecture, Relationships, Riches, and Race, that's going to be available in about a week or so. You guys can check that out. Real good game on that. Real good game on that. Now, call in, ladies and gentlemen. The phone number is 818-850-5404. Let me see who's on the phone right now. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, peace. This is Illmatic from Bronx.
Hey, Illmatic. What's going on in the Bronx, player?
How you doing, brother? Hi. Just finally talking to you, man.
So what's on your mind, player?
I wanted to ask you a question, man. I had, a weird situation, brother. Last years, man, if I'm laid up with a woman and, I have, a situation, a reoccurring where I'm laid up with the ladies and then, I'll have them while I'll look at them and I'm like, man, what am I doing with this girl? Or I'll say to myself, I want her having my kids, or something crazy will pop out my head, man. It's just is this abnormal?
No. That's called post-thirst syndrome. Yeah, that's post-thirst syndrome, because the thing is, before you bust that nut, a nigga's real thirsty and you get thirsty nigga vision. And after you bust that nut, reality sets in. You take a real good look at her. That thirst is out of your energy, and then you see how average the female is, and you look at yourself like, damn, I did a lot of simping and cupcaking just to get this average piece of ass right here. So you just having post-thirst syndrome, and that's all it is. So the thing is, you want to realize before you get it in that a lot of these females are very average, and after you hit that ass, there's nothing spectacular about them. And I don't say that to disparage the women out there. I'm not saying that to shit on you, but a lot of guys need to understand that thirsty energy is very unnecessary. So you got it?
Yeah, brother. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for the call, brother. Yeah, a lot of you brothers out there, y'all end up getting post-thirst syndrome. Y'all bust that nut and you look over and you see what that motherfucker really looks like, and you take a real good look at her and you see that big CeeLo Green stomach laying over her ass, and you're like, ugh, damn, I did a lot to get this. You understand? But a lot of women know this. They know that you're going to get post-thirst syndrome after you bust. So a lot of women try to get as many goodies as possible before they get to that with you. So that's why we have a lot of average women who kind of fake the funk and floss like they're dimes, and they floss like they're fly than what they are, so they can keep that illusion going. And a lot of them women don't like me because I kind of bust up that illusion. Let me get another call before I get into some stuff. We're going to have a real fun-filled show today. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Tariq? Sean from North Carolina.
What's up, man? How you doing, Sean?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. What's on your mind?
What's the topic for tonight?
But now you know better than that. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know not to ask what the topic is. Y'all know I've been doing this show for 6 years. Then y'all know not to ask what the topic is. Now I would tell you, but I'm not. I'm not. So you're gonna have to get this.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Had to do it to you, brother. Now let me talk about some other stuff. Look, let me talk about some stuff that's going on in the media and all that. There's a woman named Adria Richards. Y'all look that up. Y'all Google that. It's this black female, mixed female, but she's a black female. And a lot of people are saying she's a feminist, but on the internet today, a lot of white cats are going in on this chick because she's a feminist. I think she is. I'm not going to say she, because a lot of people are saying she's a feminist, but I haven't confirmed that. But she's a black female. She works in the tech world. And there was some kind of conference somewhere. I want to say San Francisco. There was some kind of tech conference somewhere. And she was there, and there's a whole bunch of white guys there. And she's like one of the few women, let alone black women there. And there were some white guys sitting behind her, and they kind of made some sexual jokes about something. They weren't talking to her, but she overheard them making some sexual jokes. She took a picture of them and tweeted it, and like, hey, these guys are making inappropriate jokes. And then the guys ended up getting fired. Now people are going in on her ass all over Twitter, all on different message boards. These white guys are going in on her ass. And that just shows and proves my theory. See, a lot of the stuff, when sisters go in on the brothers, nobody says anything. People co-sign that. But a lot of times when these sisters, when y'all do the same thing to brothers that you do to white folks, they retaliate heavy. I've been looking at message boards this morning. They're calling this woman all types of cunts and bitches and niggas, and they really going in on her. So y'all check that out. That's a very interesting thing. I just wanted to throw that out there. But I digress as far as that. Let me get another call because I got some more stuff I need to talk about. We got somebody in Detroit in the house. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Flex?
I'm good.
Kid Way the Warrior, man.
What's your name, brother?
Kid Way the Warrior.
There you go. What's on your mind, player?
Hey, man, I just wanted to, first of all, congrats, big shout out to your show and everything. I'm an avid listener.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. I just want to ask, man, all right, just met this Korean and black girl.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go out with her, man. Just kind of wanted to know, how can I find out, if you kind of or in touch with her black side? What's some good questions to ask her on the date, man?
Well, you can ask her as what she ate this morning for breakfast. Now, if she ate some squid sushi, well, she don't give a fuck about black folks. But if she's she ate some a hot cheese sandwich, she's in touch with her Negro roots. But you could just kind of talk to her and vibe with her, because a lot of times women like that, they don't have no choice but to be in touch with their black roots because the Koreans ain't claiming them. So it's all about her being in touch or her being in denial. She's going to be one of the two, because you can't really be in touch with a culture that ain't really trying to fuck with you. And I know that sounds harsh, but again, she's going to be a chick who's in denial. And if she's in denial, she's going to be in denial about a whole bunch of shit. She's going to have that delusional mentality about a whole bunch of shit. But if she understands the game and understands racial politics and all that, she'll have a good head on her shoulders. So with women like that, it goes one way or the other. So just talk to her and vibe. Is she cute? How's she look?
Yeah, she's cute, man. She brought a solid 9, I say.
Okay, there you go. What city y'all in?
Detroit.
Okay, there you go, man. Hey, man, hit it for the hood, brother. Thanks for the call.
Oh.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of the Midwest, I did my lecture in Chicago a couple of weeks ago, and I had a great time in Chicago. I got another bone to pick with Chicago, though. I got another bone to pick. I love Chicago to death. I always have a great time. But every time I ask about the damn clubs in Chicago, y'all will not steer me right. I swear y'all will not steer me in the right direction when I go to Chicago. I ask about the nightlife. I don't know the city, so I have to depend on some of the players. Y'all niggas be steering me wrong. Remember a couple of years ago, I talk about this many times. The one brother sent us to a non-existent club Asked the brother where a club is, what clubs are popping. This nigga was like, yeah, nigga, it's this club downtown in the Loop. Nigga, it got 3 floors, nigga. The first floor, they got hip-hop, nigga. They got 4 bars. And then the second floor, they got R&B and jazz. And the third floor, they got gospel and Mardi Gras, nigga. They got jugglers, fire acts. They got stripper poles. They got casino tables, nigga. They got free cupcakes and donuts before midnight. It's all gravy. And I'm like, well, shit, I gotta see this spot. This nigga gave us an address to some empty fucking warehouse somewhere downtown on the corner of Havoc and Mayhem in Chicago. Empty as hell. Shit didn't even exist. I see this nigga at the lecture. I'm like, dude, what was up with this club? Dude, it didn't exist. There was no jugglers. There was no 3 floors. There were no bars. There was no 80 dance floors. There was no strippers. There was nothing, dude. What was up with that? All this nigga could do was look at me and say, my bad. Like, really, nigga? My bad? That's what you gotta say?
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
That's how I felt about that son of a bitch. But anyway, man, I was in Chicago recently, and I asked a few of the players, hey, guys, after my lecture, I had a great time. We're chilling. I'm signing autographs, talking to the guys, taking pictures. What clubs are going on tonight? About 4 or 5 people. Man, you need to go to this club called Sawtooth. I'm like, Saw, what? The name took me back too. The name of the club is Saw, S-A-W, Tooth. So that should have been a red flag right there. Sawtooth. And letting these niggas tell it, Sawtooth was just off the chain. Nigga, the women are classy. Oh, it's a nice vibe. Oh, you'll love Sawtooth. So I'm like, okay, I tell my crew, hey, we're going to Sawtooth tonight. So we go to the hotel, we get dressed, and, you know, Chicago it's too cold for bullshit in Chicago. It's a violent cold out there. So I don't like going in and out for no bullshit. So we get dressed, and we took a cab because I had a rental car, but I didn't feel like waiting on valet to go up and down, and it takes valet 20, 30 minutes to get your shit, and you're standing out there freezing. So I'm like, look, we'll just all take a cab down there. So we go to Sawtooth. It's in the cut. That shit is just in a real seedy kind of part of town. It looked, I don't know what the demographics of the town was, but it just looked real funny style. We go in the club. Nigga. Now let's look at the word club for a minute. What the fuck constitutes a club? This was the smallest fucking club I've ever seen. And I'm using the word club very lightly, because this quote unquote club was a room with like something that looked like a table and a bar in the middle, but no dance floor. I don't know if the dance floor is upstairs or whatever, but this shit was so it looked like a damn post office, one of the many post offices that don't even have nothing but 2 or 3 tellers in it. But it was like hella small and just mad ratchet. It was just some of the oldest, ratchetest looking women up in there. These motherfuckers looked like they were having a Pointer Sisters reunion. It's like old hood rats. The women looked real rough. They looked like scared straight counselors. They were just real rough, and these old $13 damn weave tracks. It was just real ratchet. They were all drunk and booty popping, just ratchet as fuck. So, you know, we paid like $25 each to get in this shit. So we stayed for about 15, 20 minutes and got the hell on. And then we realized we couldn't get a cab because didn't no cabs come over there in that motherfucker. So we had to walk about 10 blocks in the freezing fucking cold to get a cab out there because they wouldn't come to that ratchet shit. And I'm like, okay, we just charged it to the game. Now, fast forward a couple of days ago, I'm looking online. Shooting in Chicago. The nightclub Sawtooth had a fatal shooting. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? The motherfucker just got shot at this club a couple of days ago in Chicago. So shout out to you niggas in Chicago sending me to the damn danger zone. But I still love Chicago, by the way. And I digress. Let's see who's on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Yo, this is Jay from Miami.
Hey, Jay from Miami. How you doing, player?
What with you?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind, Jay?
Hey, man, I just moved down here with this guy that be right, and I know you do a lot of business. I just started my own business.
What's your business,
and
bro?
I got a just cleaning business, removing dust from my dead skin out your mattress.
Wait. So you got your business is removing dust mites off mattresses?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, How does that work?
I mean, well, I got a little vacuum, because a lot of people don't know. They just think like the sheets catch and everything. But I was in the Navy, you know, you had like a little contract there, remove all the dead skin cells, dust mites that's collected in your little match, whatever. That a lot of people don't know about.
Okay. How long? Okay. How long you been doing that?
I've been doing it for like a good 3 months.
Okay, hey, I can't knock nobody's hustle. That's a very unique job. I mean, how do you advertise the dust mite? How do you advertise that?
Now I just put it out there. I give you like a little free mattress test, you know, and a lot of people be shocked. What kind of mattress? Whatever.
You need to do a commercial for that. I would love to see your ass. You need to put a commercial. You need to do get on TV with a commercial. What's your name again, bro? What is it?
Jay,
nigga, I can see your commercial now. Dust mites, fleas, roaches, and rats. You can get them with Jay. I'm talking about I'm Jay. I get dust mites and fleas and ticks and termites from your bedroom and your sheets and pee stains and cum stains from the floor. Hey man, more power to you. Where can people find your website where you can get the dust mites off the mattresses?
Spring Cleaning USA.
Wait, Spring Cleaning what?
USA.
Wait,
.com.
SpringCleaningUSA.com?
Yeah.
Spring Cleaning USA.com. Hey, fleas. We got fleas, dust mites, and rats, hair stains, coochie stains, piss stains, dookie stains off the bedroom. All right, man. Thank you for the call, man. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the call, man. Shout out to the brother who's the dust mite. The brother got the dust mite hustle going on. I ain't mad at that brother, man. That's what I'm talking about. You create your own business. I'm making fun of the dude, but the dude has created his own lane. He's got his own business popping. I ain't got nothing but respect for that. Nothing but respect for that. That brother said, fuck being unemployed. I'm about to go get these dust mites off people's shit. I'm going to get mine up here in 2003. Fuck a recession. There's dust mites that need to be vacuumed in this bitch. I ain't mad at him. Shout out to that brother. I digress, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of work and fire, y'all know that dude in Atlanta, that security guard, Darian Shield, I think that's his name. That brother got fired. The guy, y'all heard the story about this guy. He's a security guard. He's in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. He be tasing the shit out of people, going in on these guys. And he tased the shit out of a whole bunch of people. And they ended up firing this guy. I think they fired him today. And I knew he was going to get fired. I knew they were going to fire him, not because what he was doing was over the top, but what he was doing was actually effective. It was stopping a lot of the drug dealers from coming in that area. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, they're going to get rid of him. And they're going to use some excessive force, whatever, excuse. But he's messing up a program that's been put in play for Atlanta. Trying to thwart the drug dealers and becoming a hero. That's not part of the plan. They got a plan for Atlanta. When I come to Atlanta, we're going to talk about what they got planned for Atlanta. But cleaning up the drug dealers, that's not in the plan. They want them to be out there. I'm going to get real deep about it. I can't get deep about it now. I got to get down there to Atlanta to really break all this shit down. Oh, when I say I'm going to drop that hot fire in Atlanta, the fire will be very, very hot in Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen. But I digress. Another story that came out, there's this mayor in Kansas City. There was a mayor doing a speech, and some nigga ran up on the stage and tried to go off on the mic in Kansas City. Let me play that clip real quick. Let me play that. I'm playing a whole bunch of stuff today. Check this out.
We built Kemper Arena. We built a new airport.
Y'all got to listen close. It's kind of low. Now, the mayor was talking. It was a black mayor. His name is Sly James, something like that. Then another brother just came on stage and just started cursing live on TV. And then I guess security came and tackled the brother and all that. But here it is.
And let's not forget our title role in that smash film, Kansas City Bomber, featuring Raquel Welch.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
In $5 billion.
Okay. Now the brother just ran on stage. There's the flag. The brother walked on stage, knocked the flag down. Here we go.
Investment.
This man had just got through talking about exactly what the fuck he ain't goddamn did. Hey, man, get the fuck.
Now they wrestling him. They turned the mic down. They threw this nigga all off the stage. And this the news report.
First off, want to apologize for this. This is live, happening right now, what you're looking at. Mayor Sly James, State of the City speech. We apologize for the profanity that was used on the air. That was apparent.
Yeah, and let me say that, man. The dude who did it, man, why you got to do that to the black mayor? I mean, you shouldn't do that to anybody, but don't run up there on the brother and start grabbing the mic and acting psycho and loco and all that old shit. Because the brother wouldn't have done that to no damn white mayor. If he did that to a white dude, this would have happened right here. Hold on. This is right here.
We built a new airport. And let's not forget our title role in that smash film, Kansas City Bomber.
This would have happened right here.
Raquel Welch. Those early efforts resulted in $5 billion in investment.
This man had just got through.
Right there. They would shot that motherfucker in the head. They would have shot that nigga on the spot if he ran up on somebody white. So some cats know who to break bad on. So he shouldn't have broke bad on the mayor, especially the black mayor. That wasn't cool. But what's going on out there in Kansas? They really about that life? Or Kansas City, I'm sorry. Kansas City, Missouri. They are really about that life, obviously. But anyway, let's get into some game. I've been talking and talking. Let's get into some game, ladies and gentlemen. So today's show, I'm going to talk about how men and women deal with rejection. Men and women deal with rejection different ways, ladies and gentlemen. Men and women actually fear rejection. Men fear rejection more. Women are just more insecure about rejection, but men actually fear rejection more because there's different types of rejections that men and women experience. See, men fear rejection for a few reasons. One reason is because men, we like to be in control. And when you go holler at a female, you can't control what she's going to say. You can't really control the outcome. You can't control what's going to go down because she can say yay or nay. So you can't control that. So there's a fear of lack of control there. So that's the big thing that men fear. And the thing is also, when a man gets rejected, that's an active rejection. Women get more of a passive rejection. Let me explain. An active rejection is that the person, when a guy steps to a female, she has the option to actively say, hey, I'm not trying to fuck with you. So that's an active rejection. She's telling you she's rejecting you and why she's rejecting you. Hey, I can't get, like if you say, hey, how you doing? I see you look real good. Can I get your number? You get an actual reason why she can't give the number to you. Well, I got a boyfriend. Well, I don't know you. I don't give out my number to strangers. So there's an active rejection that men are afraid of. And the thing is, women have a passive rejection, meaning a guy won't a lot of times actively say, okay, I'm not fucking with you because of this reason, but a lot of men will reject women or seemingly reject women by ignoring them, by passing them up, by not paying attention to them. And that's the thing that a lot of women fear. And the thing is, we fear this, men and women fear this rejection, men and women both, because it reinforces like self-doubt that was already there. If I talk to this woman, will she shit on me because I'm not tall enough? See, you already have self-doubt. And women be like, okay, is this guy passing me up because my titties ain't big enough? Is this dude passing me up because the back of my neck looked like a goat's ass because I didn't get to press it last night? So there's a passive rejection that people feel or perceive, because a lot of times this is just a perception. A lot of times people may not be rejecting you, ladies. A lot of times they just may not be aware of how to approach you correctly. But the thing is, man, we all, men and women, have to learn how to feel confident in who we are so we don't have to react to rejection personally. Because what we do, we end up projecting a lot of our own personal baggage to people, thinking that they're rejecting us or thinking that they are going to reject us. And the thing is, just remember, you don't take any kind of rejection personally, or don't feel wounded by the rejection, and women don't feel wounded by the passive rejection, because a lot of times with women, certain guys just don't know what to say to you. They just don't have the mouthpiece to spit. And if you get rejected, men, instead of taking it personally and getting angry, just start looking at the circumstances. You got to look and say, did I use the wrong bait? You got to ask yourself, is this the wrong time? Is this the wrong place where I'm trying to spit? You got to understand there's a better person and there's a better opportunity waiting on you. And you got to ask yourself too, what can I learn to improve my game if this is the case? So you got to really self-reflect, fellas, if you do get rejected, instead of saying, oh, this is fucked up, I just might as well throw in the towel. And the thing is, what happens is that rejection, in many cases, it creates a feeling of anger and resentment in a lot of dudes. It creates anger and resentment immediately in some dudes, because those are coping mechanisms to cover up the fact that you don't approve of yourself. That's all it is. It's coping mechanisms to cover up the fact that you do not approve of yourself. And the thing is, if you don't approve of yourself, the self-doubt turns into resentment and anger, and then you start blaming people. Oh, they're rejecting me because they're bitches. They're rejecting me because they just want niggas who are thugging, and I ain't on that thug shit. Then y'all get into that stuff, and then you become a hater. And that's the problem. A lot of dudes out here, because of rejection, they have turned into haters. Now, a few years ago, I stated that a lot of sisters are the biggest haters, and the brothers were a close second. Right now, 2013, the black male has become the biggest hater out here. Brothers are hating more than women now. And it's very sad. I'm not talking about my listeners. People who listen to me, y'all know the game. Y'all know better than that. But there's a lot of brothers out here who are straight fucking haters, because they've been rejected and they've been internalizing that rejection, and it's been validating the self-doubt that they've already had. So now they point outward and not take responsibility for their inadequacy. So they blame everybody and every woman, and they blame the dudes. They get mad at other dudes. Oh, he with that female because that motherfucker got money. You understand what I'm saying? They start making these bitch ass excuses. But the thing is, see, when a lot of men get rejected, what really makes dudes angry is the fact that they don't have a trump card, because men and women, they have a rejection trump card that they can pull. Yeah, so a man's trump card that he pulls is tricking and flossing. See, when a man is getting rejected and he's tired of getting rejected, men who have the means he can start tricking off and start flossing. Now, the attention that he gets will be superficial, but at least superficial attention is better than no attention at all. So that's the trump card of a lot of dudes, the tricking and flossing. Now, dudes who don't have the means to trick and floss, they just got to sit up and deal with that painful rejection if they don't step their game up. So that creates bitterness and anger with a lot of dudes. Now let's look at women, because women have a trump card too. See, when women are getting passively rejected, guys passing them up, guys not paying attention to them, the women's trump card is stankness. Being stankified, starting to dress stank and acting hoochie and hood radish. The stank card, that's what women play. If a woman is not getting enough attention, she's like, okay, let me go ahead and get a cat suit and cut some holes in the booty cheeks. Let me get some hydrogel shots in my ass. Let me walk out with a little more booty meat showing. So they stank it up a bit. Now, these women will get more attention. They will get a false, superficial sense of attention and acceptance, but at least that's better than none. And the thing is, a lot of women, when they get older and they can no longer use that stank trump card, that's when they get angry and bitter. That's when the hater comes out of them. That's when they get on that men ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. That's when they get on that, when they can't use that trump card no more. all their cards are dealt. They don't really have the personality to win a dude over, so their trump card is just not valid no more. So men with valid or invalid trump cards and women with invalid trump cards, they become the biggest haters out here in the game. And also a lot of these women, when they get older, because a lot of dudes, when they don't have a trump card and they can't get cooperation from women and they keep getting rejected, they hate on other dudes who do have trump cards, or dudes who just got good personalities, good game, or paper. Them niggas ain't shit, that nigga ain't shit, they get on that. And women are the same way, but they do it really to younger, more favorable women. Oh, she's a hoe. Why you with her? Them young girls don't have no conversation. I hate that argument. I wish older women stopped saying that about younger women, because the thing is, if a female is young and ratchet, a lot of these older women, their conversation ain't really that spectacular. I ain't talking about all of you, but just because you're older, that doesn't make your conversation any more spectacular. You have a lot of older women out here who ain't talking about shit, but reality shows and shit they bought at the mall, so their conversation is not like some Nietzsche or Machiavellian type of shit either. And the thing is, if you're a young ratchet, you usually turn out to be an old ratchet. If you're a ratchet at 21, a lot of times you end up being a ratchet at 38. Just because you have physical growth, that doesn't mean mental growth. That, by definition, is what makes you ratchet. You not growing mentally. That's what makes you a ratchet. So the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people, especially men, you got to learn how to deal with rejection. Understand that it's not personal. Charge whatever insecurities you have to the game and step your shit up. Don't depend on superficial trump cards in order to get acceptance from people. Because once those trump cards can no longer be played, you're going to go back to square one, and those same insecurities are going to be there, but just magnified. So you really got to step your game up, learn how to have a good personality, learn how to get your spirit right so you can attract people that are more compatible to you. And fellas, stop being haters, fellas. That's another thing. All you niggas hate to the point of deadliness. Y'all ready to shoot niggas and fight dudes, and y'all secret simps. You don't know how to handle your business. You know how niggas are, man. Niggas get to flossing. And that's the thing. A lot of ways that guys deal with rejection is to do over-the-top fronting and over-the-top flossing. You know, niggas go around, nigga, fuck these bitches. Nigga, let's go out to the club. I don't love none of these hoes. Nigga, let's go to the club. I ain't got that. I broke up with my lady. Fuck that bitch. She ain't shit. Nigga, I ain't need her anyway, man. I got too many bitches waiting on me out here, man. Yeah, nigga. Hey, niggas, let's make a toast. What's the toast for? Nigga, the toast is for not loving these hoes, nigga. He talking all that not loving them hoes shit, and these bitches ain't shit, and I'm a gangster with mine, and I fuck them and I chuck them, nigga. I hump them and dump them, nigga. I fuck them and I slide them off. That's how I do. You know how players do. Y'all know dudes like that. They talk all that egotistical shit, and after y'all go leave the club, that same nigga talking all that gangster shit will be in front of his baby mama's house crying like, Keisha, what, Donnell? Come to the window. Nigga, what the fuck you want? I got something to tell you. What, nigga? Listen. And I am telling you, go home, nigga. I'm not going. Get out of here. I'm the best man you ever known. There's no way I can get from in front of your home. No way. I got a restraining order on you, nigga. There's no way I'm living without you. Oh, I'm not living without you. Nigga, you thirsty as hell. I'm living without you. And you're gonna love me. And then he's singing in front of the house, then her new nigga come outside. Hey nigga, what you doing, man? She be fucking some old hardcore Philly nigga, some old Philly gangster nigga. Yo nigga, what you doing out here, Ock? Leave this John alone. He be using that Philly slang. Hey nigga, leave the John alone. Who you is, nigga? What you doing around my kids? Nigga, fuck you, Ock. Nigga using all that old gangster Philly. Then the niggas get to arguing and fighting. Donnell pull a gat out on the nigga, shoot him. Now Donnell is on the run. You on the run now. They got an APB out for your ass. Now at 5, Memphis police, they're looking for a murder suspect. He's known as the R&B killer. Donnell Songbird Jenkins is wanted for a homicide. Now they're looking for your dumb cupcaking ass. And you lay low for a couple of days, and then they bring you into the police. They bring you into the interrogation room like, Donnell, we got witnesses to corroborate that they heard your voice singing before the murder. You hearing that showing out, hell no, y'all ain't gonna pin this shit on me, nigga. Fuck all that. I don't even know how to sing, nigga. Fuck all that. What you talking about? Telling on himself. Nigga, I don't even know how to sing, I'm telling you I ain't going. He telling the song he sung and everything. I don't even know the words to that shit, man. Then they bring in Caroline Mason on that nigga. And Caroline Mason come in there with her heels on. And Caroline Mason is funny because Caroline Mason, she's built like fucking Ray Lewis. And she wears little cute outfits like that's going to take away from the fact that she's built like a fucking rugby player. She comes in there like red bottoms are going to take away from the fact that you built funny style. She come in there. Now think about your mama, Donnell. Think about your mama now. Now, Donnell, now you know good and well you was out there singing before that murder. Then, nigga's about to snitch on himself. He start telling his life story. Look here. I started singing in the church when I was 10 years old. Tell me about it, Donnell. I wasn't always the R&B killer. Then he tell on himself, dumbass go to jail for 30 fucking years. And niggas go to jail, still simping. I saw some shit on the first 48. The nigga's chick, he shot the chick's dude. The chick told on him. He's still in the police car calling the chick up. Hey, when I get to jail, I'm going to call you. You don't know that this motherfucker done snitched on you. And these old R&B simp ass, going with the wind fabulous ass niggas, these women get you set up, get you caught up in the game, and y'all niggas still cupcaking from behind bars. She's getting calls from your dumb ass. Like, you have a collect call from a Memphis correctional facility. You have a collect call from Donnell. Would you accept the call? This nigga still singing. Hello? Hello, check this out, baby. I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. Get off my phone. I miss you. So these niggas are pathetic, and that sounds like you niggas. If this sounds like any of you dudes, step your game up. Cut all that power simping out. Step your game up. Stop acting thirsty. Stop acting desperate, niggas. I don't give a fuck all that gangster shit y'all talking. Y'all niggas are thirsty and desperate and y'all fucking up in the game, so step it up, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, that's been today's episode of the Mack Lessons Radio Show. I'm Tariq Elite. Holla at me on Ustream this weekend. Follow me on Twitter at Tariq Nasheed. Y'all have a good one. Peace.